give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. We had to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel, the native, the Negroes, and Latino, who they are. And we had to prophesy the downfall of America. America's going down, no doubt about it. Alright, but as we proceed, we're going to give Zakar the floor. He's going to bring out some current events of what's going on in the world today. Alright?
Let's just get started. It's a new discovery. It was just a habit of eating more fruit. Prevent dangers of type 2 diabetes.
Habits of what?
Eating fruit can prevent dangers of type 2 diabetes.
Good.
Alright? So, people just stick to the natural diet, they don't have no diabetes. They don't have all these ailments, all these weaknesses, or they don't have no sicknesses in their bodies. Alright? But the scripture says we're going to eat the foul bread amongst the Gentiles.
Well, I got a scripture for you. Genesis 1, verse 30. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creep upon the earth, wherefore there is life. I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so. I have got one verse up, 29. And Yahweh said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat.
So Most High gave you fruit, yielding seed. He didn't give you MSG. He didn't give you Betson. He didn't give you Maggie. Alright? He didn't give you hard fruits or aspartame. He gave you bananas, herbs. Alright? Fruits, like what Daniel was eating. Alright? If people just eat like this, they'll live a healthy and happier life. Alright? But they don't eat the white man junk. Alright?
Yep,
they don't eat GMO, black food.
That's right, and the white man knows this. The white man knows that the food that he produced and that he created is good for you. Okay? And we know what's that, like mangoes and apples have what? They have what what's that? They have the sugar that'll burn off quick. Okay? You can walk down to the block and that mango will burn up just so. Okay? Unlike ESO processed food, that sugar turns to fat. Okay? And it takes long to burn off. Right, huh?
It's in Psalms 104 and 14.
Right.
He causes the grass to grow for the cattle and the herb for the service of man, that they may bring forth food out of the earth.
Right.
Alright? But a lot of people don't want to eat healthy no more. They don't want, black women don't even want to cook no more. Alright? They don't want to cook this. They don't want to cook the natural food. They want to go to McDonald's, KFC. Alright? They don't want to go back to the old style of eating. Someone give me Jeremiah 6:16.
Yeah, that's why America has the, out of all country, has a high obesity rate. And I think Trinidad fell into number 5, 3 or 5. That's right. 1 or 2. That's why you see a lot of fat people on this island.
Alright,
okay, because they made a covenant with Esau. And Esau could put their restaurants all over. And first of all, they built another McDonald's. I forgot the name of that place. But they built another McDonald's here on the island. Okay? So all this poison comes to this island. And they wonder why these women can't lose weight. They wonder why they're so fat. Because they eat Esau food. They got big bellies and big behinds. Like, that's cute. That ain't nothing cute. That's unhealthy. That's unhealthy, man. But now, these women want everything fast. They don't want to cook. These women don't want to cook no more. They're taking the kids to Jack's. They're taking the kids to Marry a Pizza. They're taking the kids to Burger King. These black women don't want to cook, man. And they wonder why they're sick. They wonder why they got elements in their body. Because these black women don't want to cook. They want everything fast. That's why a lot of these bitches is dying on the island, man. That's why the hospital is full of black women and black men. Because these nigga bitches don't want to cook no more. All they want to do is have sex with this man, have sex with this man, pay this bill, pay this bill. That's all they do. Just open their legs, wide open. That's right. And they talking about they want respect. You don't respect none of these hoes, man. They ain't good. They ain't no good at all. They don't even cook. And when they do cook, they cook in spam or sausage in a can. Or hot dogs in a plastic wrap. That's when they feel like cooking. And they think that's cooking.
Alright, Jeremiah 6:16.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16.
Come on.
Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and seek and ask for the old path, where is the good way, and walk therein. And ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
So, the old way was eating right. Eating fruits and vegetables. Alright?
Encyclopedia book. What is encyclopedia book? Go ahead, keep talking, son.
Not fun. Oh, they don't want to get natural sweets no more. They want to have all that sugar and aspartame. And before all these restaurants came to the islands, they wasn't so fat. Like China, didn't have no. As soon as the white man's restaurants came, then they started to become fat. But like here, before all the restaurants came, we used to cook on our own. As soon as all these fat foods come, then that's when people start getting fat. Yeah. So I'm gonna name some of the fruits that can fight diabetes: blueberries, grapes, and apples. All right. No, there's more to that, no, but those are one of the 3 main fruits that can prevent diabetes. All right. It says, good for the body. By a new city of Harvard School of Public Health researchers. More fruits in the study was raisins, apples, bananas, that can reduce the danger of type 2 diabetes. But sugary artificial fruit juices can add it by 21%. Alright? So the reason why is that, because they jacking up these fruit juices with the sugar, they concentrate it, alright? They put aspartame, alright? When you're gonna go to the store, you're supposed to get unsweetened juices, alright? They're sweetened grapefruits, not the sweet. Alright? Someone give me Ecclesiastes 39:26. Principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grape, and oil included. So if you want something to sweeten up the food, you use dates or honey or molasses. That's what you use to sweeten up foods, natural sweeteners. Because that sugar's messing up Israelites. That sugar's messing up Israelites. Alright? So someone give me Daniel 1:8-16. Daniel 1:8-16.
And this is what we used to eat when we was in the ancient world, right? It said on fruit. This is the meaning of fruit. This is the encyclopedia of the Bible. So it said fruit was important food in the Bible times. So this is related to what Bond is talking about. It said grapes were eaten fresh in harvest time and were all dried and used as raisin. Fig too. It said could also be eaten fresh or dry. Dates are not mentioned by the name in the Bible, but they were certainly grown. They were also used in a special sauce called karasith, made from dates, figs, raisin, and vinegar. It was in which everyone dipped their bread at Passover meal. Olives were also eaten, some fresh in October, and others after picking in salt water. Pomegranates, almond, pistachios, nuts was available. Citrus fruits was just becoming available in the New Testament. All right, and also it said here a sweet tooth. The Israelite had no sugar, and honey from wild bees were made sweetness. Another kind of honey may also have been produced by boiling dates and locust beans to make a syrup. So when they wanted syrup, they made locust beans or dates when they wanted something sweet. And the sugar that we eating today is real toxic. It's high fructose. And high fructose, what high fructose does to your system, son?
It damages the system, it poisons the nerves. Alright? It poisons the brain. And all it destroys your brain cells.
That's right. So back in the ancient world, we used to do everything fresh from scratch. But everything today is processed. You know? They do it fast. Okay, but in the ancient world, they took their time, they took the dates, they crushed it, you know, put it in bowls, mix it with water or vinegar, and they make syrup out of that. Okay, but now if you get or dates, a syrup date today, you see how much different chemicals they have in it, like glucose, like high fructose, all right, and the list goes on. So everything is messed up. That's what happened when the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Everything's all contaminated, man. I got you.
Someone give me Daniel 1, 8-16.
Yeah, that's the devil.
Daniel 1, 8-16.
Daniel 1, verse 8. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he had drunk. Therefore he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. No.
He said
No, the Most High had brought Daniel into favor and tender love with the prince of the eunuchs. And the prince of the eunuchs said unto Daniel, I fear my lord, the king, who had appointed your meat and your drink, for why should he see your faces worse lightning than the children which are of your sort? Then shall he make me endanger my head to the king. Right? Then said Daniel to Melzar, whom the prince of the eunuchs had set over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. Then let our countenance be looked upon before thee, and the countenance of the children that eat of the portion of the king's meat. And as thou seest, deal with thy servants. So he consented to them in this manner, in this matter.
In other words, that was like a righteous bet. You know what I'm saying? You eat the king's food, and guess what? We're going to eat the most high food. Pulse, all right, vegetables, and beans, and so on.
And water.
And water. So you eat, y'all eat the king's food, and we're going to eat your Howard food. Okay? So now, you see a lot of people that eat king's food, which today is the Illuminati food, which is the McDonald's, the KFC, Subway. All that is poisonous, man. All that is poisonous. And that's what our people are doing today. They rely too much on the king's food, which is the Illuminati food. Like I said, that's why these women are so fat. Because they rely on the king's food instead of the most high food, which has a lot of health benefits for you and for your body. That's right, it purifies your body.
Yes.
All right? And your Howard food, this food has a lot of fiber, which go through your intestines real quick. And it pushes out real fast. And that's why when you eat the most high food, you're supposed to use the bathroom twice a day. They got a lot of these Negroes on this island using the bathroom once a week. And barely that. And when they on the toilet, they squeeze it. They forcing it out. But when you stick with the most high food, it comes out naturally, man. It comes out. Okay? So that's why the 3 little boys and daddy, they was making a bet with one of the servants of the king. They said, you know what, we're going to eat most high food and y'all can eat the king's food. And let's see who comes out better. Word, huh?
Verse 17.
Before you keep reading, some of the king's food was at poor. Okay, with the apple in his mouth. Alright, unclean food.
That's right.
Okay?
Verse 17. As for these 4 children, Yahweh gave them knowledge and the skill in learning.
Come on.
And wisdom, and Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams.
Come on.
Now, at the end of the days that the king had said he should bring them in, the prince of the eunuchs brought them in forth before Nebuchadnezzar. And the king communed with them, and among them all was found none like Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Therefore stood they before the king.
You get the part that says their flesh was spare and fat?
Go to that part, right?
And in all matters of wisdom and understanding of the king inquired of them. He found them 10 times better than all the magicians and astrologers that were in all his realm.
That's right. So you want me to elaborate on that, sir? Yeah, so the Hebrew boys, their skin, and they look more better than the people that was the heathens that was eating the king's food. Okay, they was eating fruits, they was eating vegetables, they was eating righteous wheat back then, and they looked at it 10 times better than the people that eats the king's food. You can tell somebody, if somebody walking down here, you can tell who's eating more better than the next person. Okay? And let me tell you one thing, it doesn't matter if you're skinny. It doesn't matter if you're skinny, because skinny people dropping dead. Alright? Skinny people dropping dead. People got this concept, it's like, alright, I'm skinny, that means I'm good. No, it doesn't mean that you're good. It doesn't mean your insides might be all messed up. Oh, I can eat anything I want, I don't gain weight, but what about your insides? What about your insides, man? So because you don't have a big belly, that means you're okay? Skinny people dropping dead fast in a high rate also. Go ahead,
give an example. They always say you are what you eat.
You are what you eat.
So people eat pork, right? And pork has 3 worms in it, right? Well, we know three anyway, and most definitely work to get out.
One is a sectioner. A sectioner is one that is really invincible. It can make holes in your heart, and eat holes in your bones.
That's number one, definitely one.
Second one is acid. Well, I think it puts the saliva in your bones and it breaks your bones down.
So the osteoporosis, right? So a skinny person could have that going on the inside. That's right. Not seeing that going on.
That's right. And I think with this precept, I break down when your pineal gland is clear, when you eat your high food. You want to give a little brief.
Ecclesiastes 37:30, where excessive meats bringeth sickness, and subtlety will turn into shoulder.
Yeah, excessive meat brings what? Sickness. Like these Negroes, they gotta eat meat every day. These Negroes gotta eat meat every day. If they don't see no chicken on their plate or pork, they're not gonna eat that. They're not gonna eat that pork. They gotta have meat on their plate. And the Most High said it brings what? Shoulder and fatty. It brings sickness to your body because meat is acidic. It does not alkaline your body at all. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So when you eat excessive amount of meat and excessive amount of sugars, right? What goes on? You calcify your pineal gland, right? Which is in the center of your brain, right? And when you calcify your pineal gland, you sleep less comfortable, as to say, right? And you dream less. You understand? So detoxifying your body actually decalcifies the pineal gland, and you sleep better, and overall your whole well-being will be better.
That's right. And you think clearly. You think clearly. You know, you attain information quicker. Okay? That's why you gotta calcify your pineal gland once in a while. You gotta
fast and pray.
You fast and pray. You know?
Detox your colon.
You can detox it by just drinking smoothies. You can drink smoothie for a week. You know, celery, spinach, you know, and so on.
Drink more water.
Drink a lot of water.
No, lock off sugars and meats and acidic food.